Good morning everyone and welcome to Evo Creation. So I just finished a project and then it was I started early in the morning because some days you just have that energy or something going on. So most of the time I when I create my pieces I have some idea which I'm already working on and then I elaborate on it. But there are times when we all feel stressed, we all have things going on, especially this amazing year we had. So we get stressed, plus added holiday stress and everything. So I thought that piece which I just finished made me feel relaxed and amazing. So I thought I'll make a video. I generally don't make art video. I make art videos, but hyperlapse, not instructional. But I thought I'll just try today because since I feel so relaxed with it, and it's a simple thing where you don't have to think too much. You just need minimal thing. If you have any canvas lying around, I know everybody doesn't have canvas lying around, just kidding. If you have a canvas, you don't have to buy especially, or if you have art sheets. If you have young kids, you would have these art sheets, if they do painting and all, so you can use one of these. As far as colors are concerned, you can use, if you have as I said, if you have color lying around in the house, like I have acrylic and anything, if you already paint, then you can use them, or you can go ahead with pen, color pen like your kids use, or anything which you have. It just, the whole purpose is to just relax, don't stress about it. So don't stress about the material as well. So we will start with using a tape. So since I of course have a whole setup here, so I have these things lying around, but I don't assume that everybody would have. So if you don't have this kind of masking tape, you don't have to go ahead and buy it. I assume most people will have sellotape or tape. If you're using the sellotape or something, don't use it on the top, because when you take it off, it's gonna rip off the paper. So use it in the bottom, like make a small fold like you do it when you put the bows, and then just at the corner, and just put it on some flat surface. It can be a table which you work on, anything. The whole purpose is to not to move unless you are very confident. Even if it moves, you are okay. So if you have a lot of practice, if you don't and you don't feel much comfortable, then you can use that way. Another purpose of using the masking tape, if you want to create a border, so with the masking tape, when you are using it gives a nice border already, so you don't have to straight line border. Or you can do one thing. If another thing to do is, you can already with the pen or pencil or a ruler, you can create a line, inch or a half an inch, based on what the size of the paper you have. Since this is 9 by 12, I would go to maybe half an inch is a good size. Or if you want to go one piece and have a small painting in the middle, that's okay. Whatever suits you. As I said, it's just for relaxing, don't think too much. So since I have the masking tape here, so I'm gonna go ahead and cover half of the surface of the masking tape with the paper, and the rest half will go on the surface itself, so that it's secure and I don't have to worry much about it. So I just roughly, it's a little bit transparent, so I know how much it is in there. It's little more than half which is covering the paper, so I guess sort of half inch approximate. And as I said, I can see it, so I can do it without measuring since I've been doing it. But you can always create lines, rather than, if you have using a sellotape to stick it, then you just use a line. Or if you don't want to create any border, that's okay too, you don't really have to. I normally like when I'm creating these pieces on papers, to have a nice clean border already with the help of masking tape, but I not always do that based on what I'm making. That way I think it looks good when you're framing it in a frame of your choice. So now the next thing is to if you have pencil lying around, I have to stop saying lying around just because I have, but I'm assuming pencil, you will have pencil. Or if you don't have pencil, use a pen. The whole benefit of pencil is, if you want to modify it a little bit, you can do that, but with the pen also, since we're going to fill it with the solid color, so I would say even if you're using a pen, it's go a little bit here and there and you want to modify it, I think it's okay, you can paint it over. So I make two kind, where I paint the base first and then I create my abstract over that with the marker or some black pen or something like that. Or second piece, I create the abstraction first and then I fill it with the color. So I'll show you what piece I made today. Just before I started making this video, I just finished this piece, so we are going to make something similar. So what I did the same thing. I used the black paper for this one. So I started with the same process, taped it, and then I started, since this was a black paper, so it was pretty hard for me to figure out how the things were going, but I managed. So now I'm using the white one just to avoid that thing. So you can start with creating any piece. Don't think anything, however your hands or mind takes you, just draw those. We just want some sort of, it doesn't have to be shape, or if you want to create shapes, so I would not give you any direction on that will do this way. That's why, as I say, take a pencil or a pen and just go along the paper and wherever your mind's taking. So we're gonna do that, and let me draw mine and see what happens. What I try to do, I try to at least connect where I started, some form, or if not, and this is what I have sort of drew. And normally what I do when I'm painting, I slightly modify things as in when when I'm there, I feel like if I want to modify them, as the whole purpose is to not to stress. So this is what I did, drew around. Now you can choose your colors. As I say, you can use acrylic, watercolor, or any pen, sketch pens or anything. This is just a project to make you feel relaxed. You can do it with your kids or by yourself or with your friends. So this is the whole idea. So rest of the video I am going to do on a hyperlapse, and then we will talk once we finish. The whole point is I'm going to you decide at this point. You can decide your color and also the outline, whether you want to what color outline you want. So this was a black paper, so paper, I'm sorry, not pepper, paper. So I use white outline because that makes sense. A black outline would not show up. On this one you can use a black outline or any other outline. So I have some shiny markers which have golden and silver too. So I am thinking of, with the going with the holiday theme, I might just try to use a golden or a silver marker based on what color I feel and what I feel like at the end, whether the golden or the silver will look. So I might make the outline with that. You can choose your own. You can just go with a black ink pen or marker or anything. You can even use permanent marker for that matter. They work really well. So let's start. I'm gonna fill up mine, you do that, and you can fill up yours, and then we will see the finished product. Okay, so at this point I also want to mention a couple of things which I think I forgot. So about brushes, I think I don't think this should be a big deal, but as we know, if you are using paint, you will need brush. So you don't have to go all the way out to get too many brushes, different kind. What I use for this, just this flat brush, I have many, so I have this clean right now lying around, so I just grab this one. Based on the size of the piece, you can decide whether you want a little bit bigger one with the more bristles and the bigger size. Since this is a small project, I want something which I can control. So sometimes if I just have one, what I do, it's flat, so the point is I can go this stroke, and if it's a narrow space I can turn it around and do this. So it's much more control that way. And then again we're going to use marker or the outline, so it's going to cover a little bit of things which happens, like here you can see a little bit of overlap that will be taken care with that marker or the outline. For this, the one I showed you in the beginning, I use two brushes because the outline I use a small brush, fine tip brush like this. here rounded one to use make the outline. But since for this one I will be using a pen, and this was a I did not try any project with the black paper like this. And if you are using a black paper, one more thing, like colors, it's sort of like absorbs because it's a darker base. So even if you're using the bright color, and the red color I'm using is pretty bright, as you can see, it becomes really dark. So you might have to apply a couple of coats, so that means you have to wait a little bit, let it dry, so it takes a little more time. So have patience, or you can choose your color. And if you have color like this one, they tend to be little more fluid, versus if you have color tube like acrylic tube like this, they are thicker. So consistency matter a little bit. So what I did, I used one color which was from this one of these tubes. So I had a white acrylic color which was a little bit thick, so I mixed that. That's why the color is lighter here, because it was red. So I mixed it with red to give it that color, so that way I didn't have to apply too many coats. But even if you have like this orange somewhere, no, I think I did not use the orange there, but yeah, here. So I had used orange here, but then again it was the same thing. It literally absorbed because of the darker base on the paper, and it's being paper. I think if you're doing on canvas, it won't go that way. It will still be visible even if in the darker, if it's a white canvas. So that some of the things you have to consider. So thickness, one thing, kind of. So maybe it's better if you are trying it for the first time and you don't have that much material, because as I said, we don't need to, this is for the relaxation purpose. We don't want you to just go out and figuring out all those things. So maybe I will suggest go with the white paper for your project, because these are some of the things I encountered using the black paper. So yeah, going back, I'm going to finish mine, because I thought I will mention that before I finish it. And one last thing, I said in the beginning, I modify in between. So before even I finished, I added these circles. I don't know how well you can see. As you can see, there are circles here. So I added these additional because I want to have some white space. So I utilize the color, so maybe I leave some white space, but then there was these big chunks of white space that will make it look odd. So to make it less, I added some more shapes over there, so that if I want to leave some white space somewhere, it won't be too big or too prominent. So that's the whole purpose. And then I always love to have some, of course this is not shape, this is a free form which I make, but in between I also incorporate a geometric shape like circle and triangle, and I think circle is most common you will see. And if you you don't have this, I drew with hand. If you have anything like this or any container lid, if you want to draw a perfect circle, you can use that. If you are not very confident about drawing, or use a scale to make a triangle or any kind of shape you want to make, it can be a line. And once you finish, you can in fact use your black marker even to make these kind of shapes or any pattern you want to make on the top of the whole thing color. So as I said, go with what your heart or brain tells you, what you feel like at the moment, and just enjoy and relax. So I'm going to finish this with another hyperlapse video, since as I said, I don't make any tutorial video, so that's how I'm gonna go with that, because I don't think you want to see me paint the whole video and then forward it. So I will do that. So here I finished painting the whole thing. In the beginning I said I might use something which is more Christmassy theme or holiday theme. With this is what I have painted so far. As you can see, I have added extra shapes over here, one over here, this one and this one. These are all extra because there was a big chunk of white space and I wanted to have some white space in the middle, but those were making it too big. So anyways, so this is the finished piece. So now I said in the beginning, based on finished piece you can decide what color outline marker you want to use. So I think in this case I would go with black. So you can use any ball pen, which is fine tip, or if you want to have a thicker border, you can go with markers like this, permanent markers, anything. Permanent marker would be a little bit thick, but if you can use the tip right here rather than using the whole the broader thing, use just the tip end. That will give you some little. So I think I'm going to use, I don't like using permanent marker much because they smell, so I guess one can wear mask or something if you don't like, if you like me and don't like the smell. I also got myself another cup of coffee. A couple more things. If you can try it with crayons, because if you have kids, you have crayons, if it's something you want to do. One more thing, if you are doing this thing, I would suggest, if you're doing it purely for the purpose of relaxation, find a spot, make sure nobody is interrupting you. That way you can focus. It's sort of like meditation. You can focus on it, and when I do it and there is no although I had my kids in between coming and asking for things, but point is, if you have a period of time where you are able to focus, then you can still, while you are doing it, your mind's like you work and change thing in between. You see, okay, because you see it coming to the form, and then you will, okay, you can modify it, and that's a very good feeling, because that means you are really focused there. That's the whole purpose of this activity, to relax and make your mind focus. So I did that. So I'm gonna use this again. I don't like the smell, but I'm gonna go ahead and finish mine, and I'm not going to make this hyperlapse because this should be quick. So I'm going to leave some white space, and I normally use the paint which I have. I don't use too many, so what I did in between the basic 3-4 color I had, I mixed them to create these different shades, so that the paint on my palette can be utilized and doesn't go waste. I hate when I have to waste my paint. I don't waste it. Point is, if I have extra paint lying around, normally if you took it out on a palette and then it's difficult to put it back, so I end up making more pieces, and sometimes you need to know when to stop. One cannot just keep doing this. There is life. I have kids, so they need me too, and there is other things needs to be done. So that's one of the thing I will say. Take out a small amount of paint if you are using paint like I did, and if you have little bit left, rather than try to using new colors, adding too many colors, mix them to make your own color. That way you don't waste them, and it gives a perfectly unique color for you based on the quantity ratios you made mixed with. Let me just focus a little bit, because I think I cannot talk and do at the same time, since I'm not used to making video talking and doing it. I usually just work quietly, so I want to finish it so that I don't make a boo-boo here. The only thing is, I like the idea that I decided to use the black marker. I think that was a good decision. That golden marker would have looked okay, but it would not have been that prominent, so that's why I decided against it. But one can always try with different colors, different material, and see how the final project looks when you do that. So a sort of art experiment. This is my first ever art video, instructional video, so I would highly appreciate your feedback. If you like this, I can make some more videos, but as I said, I don't want to do too many things. Everything takes time, so based on if I get some positive feedback, people like it, then I can start making them more, and it should be worth the time, to be frank. And it should make something useful you like and you enjoy doing it, then I can spend some time making it. Otherwise I will just go back making my own art. I do have a Evoke Creation YouTube channel. It's Evoke Creation by Savitri Grover. So if you look it up. You can subscribe because I will be posting videos there on the social media, and you are always welcome on social media. So I haven't decided, since as I said I haven't thought about making this a regular thing. Based on response I can do that. So I'm just trying to see if I missed any outlines. The thing is a black color, so I can always fill it. See, I didn't go all the paper, so there was a little bit like circle was not went out, so I filled it with the black color. Doesn't have to be perfect. This has to be something you enjoyed making. I think I finished all the corners. So wherever there is a merging of two colors here and there, so I try to give them an outline and be inside that. And always try different pens. So this is thick for this piece, since I made the individual parts a little bigger. That's why I'm using the thicker pen. If I would have made it a little bit thinner, I would have tried the thin ballpoint pen. And since I do this all the time, so I have all these things laid down here. But I guess permanent marker or ballpoint pen should be available. And I guess you can try this with the color pencil too, if nothing else. And I know one more thing, when I make these pieces I always feel hesitant to sign in the front, because these kind of pieces are, one good thing about that, this like a lot of freedom. You can hang it whichever way they want. They don't have any particular direction which you can go with, so it's like up to you, however you feel like. So that's a good thing about it. But I do have to sign it, so I'll see and sign it in a way that it doesn't interfere with much of the, or maybe I'll sign it in the back. I hope you enjoyed the video, and please do let me know if you like it, and if you would like to see something similar in the future with minimal things. And just for my whole point of doing this was to make you feel relaxed, especially with the holiday rush and this interesting year we had. So this is what it looks like. Let me show you. So I can show you this way, I can turn it this way, turn it this way, or this way. And if you wanna go to YouTube channel, you can subscribe Evo Creation by Savitri Grover, or you can just follow me on social media, whichever social media you are on. It's all social media is all everywhere is Evo Creation. It's I'm on Twitter, Facebook, and on Instagram, and of course we also have a YouTube video, which I am not doing a lot based on everything takes time, to be frank. So I have to choose. I have to decide on priorities, so that's why. One more thing you can do, I'm going to leave it like that, but if you feel like, you can always have a black outline here, or the whichever outline color you choose to match it with, if you are very perfect about having a nice shape. And although it came out nicely because of the tape, that's what it does when you have this masking tape. You don't have to create another border, but if you want to define it further, you can always add a line around it. But I'm going to leave it like that. Sometimes I also have a problem, like don't know when to stop, so I think I'm gonna stop. I've been working since morning. This is literally the second thing I finished. So thank you for watching. Bye bye.